Alright, so here's another episode of the Bandana Mechanic. I think I'm gonna shorten it to Bandana Mechanic. Got a Husqvarna 128 LD. Firstly, they brought it in without the end. That's gonna be a problem when I go to tune the carburetor. Complaint's been sitting a while. Gas was black and disgusting. Put some fresh gas in it, did hear it pop off, so I'm gonna get in here. Looks like somebody already tried. Another thing I don't like, got loose bolts, but I have an extra cheap Chinese carburetor because that's what people want to do, and it's a toss-up whether they work or not. Generally they do, but if you go through as many as I do and see as much product as I do, you'll know that these things are maybe 3 out of 10 aren't going to work. So that goes with most of those cheap parts you buy. Ignition coils, you'll see them for $12, $15. They'll work great for a few people. Others they won't, or they'll stop working within a year or 6 months, and that's fine if you want to waste your money. But we're gonna get started here. Like I said, I'm just gonna change this carburetor out. Hopefully that's all I need to do, but we'll find out as we dig in. Alright, so be right back. Alright, so looks like just a couple bolts on the side. Gonna be 8mm. Hopefully you guys are doing alright today. But if you're watching this video, it's probably because your weed eater ain't working. So I'm sorry to hear. Yeah, and probably TMI, but last night my freaking cat ran up my chest and actually sliced my nipple open. And that's hurting like a mofo today. Crazy guy. Oy. Alright. And there it is. I mean, it's pretty simple. Yeah, somebody was in here. Those bolts weren't very tight. Man, those lines are rock hard. So I think I'm going to change the lines. Also, let me grab some materials and I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. I just wanted to check something real quick because the throttle is sticking and it actually runs pretty good. I don't know that it's gonna stay that way, but I just gotta figure out why this keeps getting stuck. Gotta have something to do with, yeah. Let me put a little oil on there. I really just want to see if it'll idle. If it'll idle, that's half the battle. Something keeps locking it up once this is on. What is going on in here? That don't make no dang sense. Don't make no damn sense at all. Just getting stuck on something. I don't know. Probably need a new carburetor anyway. Alright, I want to stop messing around. I'm going to take this stupid thing off here. Got some busted lines. Yeah. This little thing here. The spring's working good. What's getting hung up here? That's working. Alright, so be right back. Hey, Mr. Lizard, how you doing, brother? Actually, he missed that. Yeah, we can get this. New line here. Yep. Yep. There we go. Well, got the fuel filter out. I don't know if that does any good. Freaking pliers, alright. Gotta get this stupid thing out of here. So let me just cut it. Alright. And yes, I got the little piece that fell out. Alright, so this ain't the right carb. Well, Yeah. Huh? Maybe it is the right one. Alright, so got some fuel line here. A little trick for the fuel line. Cut it into little points so you can feed it through. Grab it. Yuppers. Do, 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 do. Gonna be your return. Let's stick that in there. Maybe. Anyway, yeah, this is a Saturday. Hopefully you guys aren't watching this on a Saturday or Sunday trying to fix your own stuff. Nobody should have to work 7 days a week. Life has more meaning than work. Unfortunately, not for me though. I chose to be a loser, and this is what I deserve. Life of loneliness and hard work to still not make it. But that's alright. I'm here. Alright, so I got that fed in there. Get the next one. Hopefully. Oh, get in there. Alright. A little more trim. You guys probably can't even see what the heck I'm doing. Yeah, I'm a YouTube noob, so until I figure it out right, you guys can just yell and scream or complain about me. I'd rather just hear some pointers, but everybody's entitled to their own way, so let me see here. Let me see you. There you are. Got it. Okay. Uh-oh. Come on, baby. Now this one's got to be long. This is the line that the fuel filter will go on, so it's got to be able to reach the bottom back of the tank. The other line is just the return line, so it just dumps the fuel right back into the tank, so it's not necessarily important to have it as long. I can get the fuel filter on there. I can pull this through more. Yes, sir. Let me grab pliers. Go ahead. Give this a little pull. Yeah, that should That should do her. Cut the end off. Go get a fuel filter. I'll be right back. Alright, back with the little fuelie filter. La-di-da. And I know nobody watches my videos, but if you do, tell me a little about yourselves. Likes, interests, what you do for a living, what brought you to the video. Figure people from all walks of life use the tube, and I just am interested in stuff like that. Drop that down into the tank. Make sure it goes to the bottom. That should be pretty good. Alright, so that's the return. Easy way to know what the return is nothing's coming out. Air's coming out. I mean, that's going to be the return, and this is going to be the suction there. So, fuel filter side will go on the suction side. This one goes top. Do. Alright. Go bottom. Alright. Get this cable in this bad boy here. Yep. And get all this lined up. Okay. That seems to be working fine. Every time I bolt this on, probably gonna have to mess with this. But hopefully not. I love when they're quick and easy. And so does the customer, because they ain't gotta pay as much. Alright, so let me see here. Alright, that's a working now on that one. See if we can primer. Alright, she's pulling fuel. Let's see what happens. Gonna need a little tuning. Now remember earlier I mentioned the bringing it without the end. The reason this causes a problem is because you tune the carburetor for the load, and right now there's no load on it. So I'm not even going to mess with the carburetor until they bring me the end, because it's just going to be a waste. I'm going to tune it to make it run with it how it is. They're going to throw the end on, and I'm going to have to retune it anyways. So it starts, it runs, has some bogging, but once I get the end on here with the load it's going to have, then I can tune it for, to work right. But without this, it's pointless. And if you're tuning them without that, or you take it to a shop without that, they're never going to get it right. So just a little FYI. But see, it's that simple. Anybody can do it if I can do it. And hopefully this helps somebody. Even if it's one person, it's more than I've done in my life. Not that I don't want to help people, but I've just been a loser. And if I can help anybody with any kind of knowledge, I'd love to do it. Financially, I can't help nobody, but knowledge is wealth. So thanks for watching, and tune in to the next episode.